Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya, Krishna Prishtaya, Bhutale, Shmate Bhaktivedanta, Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvisesha Shunyavadi, Paschatya Deshatari. Okay. So we are going to continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5. The Nandotsav is going on, very opulent. Everybody is happy. Everybody is throwing ghee and yogurt on each other in celebration of appearance of Lord Krishna. Tata Arabhya Nandasya
तथा आरभ्य नन्दस्य
Raja Sarva Samriddhiman
व्रजः सर्वं सम्प्रविद्धिमान्
Harer Nivasatma Gune
हरेर्निवास आत्मा गुणे
Rama Kridam Abhun Nripa.
रमा क्रीडम् अभूत् नृप.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O Maharaj Parikshit, the home of Nanda Maharaj is eternally the abode of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His transcendental qualities, and is therefore always naturally endowed with the opulence of all wealth. Yet, beginning from Lord Krishna's appearance there, it became the place for the pastimes of the goddess of fortune. As stated in the Brahma Samhita 529, Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevai Manam Govindam Adi Purusham Tam Aham Bhajami. The abode of Krishna is always served by hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune. Wherever Krishna goes, the goddess of fortune naturally resides with him. Another name for Krishna is Madhav, Madhav, husband of goddess of fortune. Yeah, so wherever the husband is, the chaste wife follows. And Lakshmi Devi is a chaste wife. She's always where Krishna is. Lord Brahma, he's saying in his Brahma Samhita that in Gokul, Krishna is worshipped by hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune. So these are the gopis. The gopis are the original goddesses of fortune. The chief of the goddess of fortune is Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Krishna's appearance in the land of Raj indicated that the chief goddess of fortune, Radharani, would also appear there very soon. Nanda Maharaj's abode was already opulent, and since Krishna had appeared, it would be opulent in all respects. So, Nanda Maharaj's house is always opulent, but now that Krishna has come, is more opulent. You know, Krishna, because spiritual life can go deeper and deeper and deeper. There's no limit, right? Unlimited. So it was always opulent, now more opulent. So Lakshmi Devi, the original Lakshmi Devi. Who is the original Lakshmi Devi?
राधा रानी.
Yeah, Srimati Radharani, chief of the goddess of fortune. Lakshmi Devi is an expansion. They're all coming from her. Srimati Radharani. In Golok is Krishna and Radha and Krishna. And then they expand in Vaikunt as Lakshmi Narayan. Some may say the original Lakshmi Devi is Rukmani. And that's all right too. Rukmani is also an expansion of Srimati Radharani. The chief consort of Krishna is Srimati Radharani. Gopan Gokula Rakshayam
गोपान् गोकुल रक्षायाम्
Nirupya Mathuram Gataha
निरूप्य मथुरां गतः.
Nanda Kamsasya Varshikyam
नन्दकंसस्य वार्षिक्यम्
Karam Datum Kurudvaha.
करं दातुं कुरुद्वः.
Sukadev Goswami continued thereafter, my dear King Parikshit, O best protector of the Kuru dynasty, Nanda Maharaj appointed the local cowherd men to protect Gokul and then went to Mathura to pay the yearly taxes to King Kamsa. Because the killing of babies was going on and had already become known, Nanda Maharaj was very much afraid for his newborn child. Thus he appointed the local cowherd men to protect his home and child. He wanted to go immediately to Mathura to pay the taxes due and also to offer some presentation for the sake of his newborn son. For the protection of the child, he had worshipped various demigods and forefathers and given charity to everyone's satisfaction. Similarly, Nanda Maharaj wanted not only to pay Kamsa the yearly taxes, but also to offer some presentation so that Kamsa would be satisfied. His only concern was how to protect his transcendental child Krishna. So Nanda Maharaj, he has heard, that many babies are being killed. So he's worried for Krishna's safety. He's already done a lot of pujas. He's pleased the demigods, the brahmanas, so many others. He's pleased all the devotees. And now he wants to also offer something to Kamsa. Kamsa is the king after all. So we can see the love here Nanda Maharaj has for Krishna. He's concerned for Krishna's safety. Krishna is protecting us all, but Krishna's parents are protecting him. Yeah. This is Krishna's pastimes. Then Krishna is happy that, oh, I am dependent on my parents and my parents are taking care of me. This is loving exchange. Because we may say, oh, well, he's God, he can do it by himself. Oh, why should I bother? Right? Someone may think that, oh, he's God, he's protecting everyone, he can protect himself too. But here, there is this love. In this love, Nanda Maharaj is not saying, oh, my son is God. No, 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 I have to protect my child. And we were just speaking of Srimati Radharani. This is the month of Kartik. Srimati Radharani herself is the presiding deity of this month of Kartik. She's easily pleased. Can pray to her for devotional service. She's a personification of bhakti. So, can pray to her to engage us also in the service of her Krishna. And the best prayer to Srimati Radharani is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. My dear Shri Radha, my dear Shri Krishna, please engage me in your service. Okay. Vasudev Upashrutya
वासुदेव उपश्रुत्य
Bharataram Nandam Agatam
भातरं नन्द आगतम्
Gyatva Tatam Karam Rage
ज्ञात्वा दत्तकरं राज्ञे
Yayau Tad Avamochanam.
ययो तत् अवमोचनम्.
When Vasudev heard that Nanda Maharaj, his very dear friend and brother, had come to Mathura and already paid the taxes to Kams, he went to Nanda Maharaj's residence. Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj were so intimately connected that they lived like brothers. Furthermore, it is learned from the notes of Sripad Madhvacharya that Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj were stepbrothers. Vasudev's father, Surasen, married a Vaishya girl, and from her Nanda Maharaj was born. So, who is the father of Vasudeva?
सूर्यसेन.
Yeah, Surasen. And then, so he is Vasudev's father. And Vasudev's father, Surasen, also married another lady from the Vaishya community, the farmers, the agriculturists. And her son is Nanda Maharaj. So, Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj, they are brothers, step-brothers, same father, different mother. Later, Nanda Maharaj himself married a Vaishya girl, Yashoda. So, Yashoda Devi, she is also from the Vaishya community. Therefore, his family is celebrated as a Vaishya family. And Krishna, identifying himself as their son, took charge of Vaishya activities. Shri Gorakshya Vanichyam. farming, cow protection. Krishna says, I'm a cowherd boy. Balaram represents plowing the land for agriculture and therefore always carries in hand a plow, whereas Krishna tends cows and therefore carries a flute in his hand. Thus, the two brothers represent Sri Raksha and Go Raksha. So the family business is their family business, cow protection and farming. And that's how Balaramji, he has a plow and Lord Krishna has a flute, plow to till the land. Devotees pray to Lord Balaram, with your plow, please plow the field of my heart. Please take out the dirty things from my heart and place the seed of bhakti in there. So Krishna Prem can fructify there. Okay. Tam drishtva sahasothaya
Tam drishva sahasotthaya
deha pranam ivagatam
deha pranam ivagatam
prita priyatamam dorbhyam
pritaha priyatamam
sasvaje prema vihvalaha.
sasvaje prema vibala.
When Nanda Maharaj heard that Vasudev had come, he was overwhelmed with love and affection, being as pleased as if his body had regained its life. Seeing Vasudev suddenly present, he caught up and embraced him with both arms. Nanda Maharaj was older than Vasudev, therefore Nanda Maharaj embraced him and Vasudev offered him namaskar. So here, Vasudev knows now Nanda Maharaj has come and he's paid the taxes and he wants to meet Nanda Maharaj. So then Vasudev is come to meet Nanda Maharaj. Right? Nanda Maharaj heard that Vasudev had come and he got up and embraced Vasudev because he's elder. So he's embracing him and Vasudev is folding his hands. Namaskar to him. Okay. Pujita Sukham Asina
Pujita
Sukham Asina
Prishtva Na Mayam Adrita
Prishtva
Mayam Adrita
Namaya
Prasaktadi Svatmajayor
Prasaktadi
Prasaktadi
Svatmajayo
Svatmajayor
Idam Aha Vishampate.
Idam
Idam Aha
Ahavishampate.
Vishampate.
O Maharaj Parikshit, having thus been received and welcomed by Nanda Maharaj with honor, Vasudev sat down very peacefully and inquired about his own two sons because of intense love for them. So both are his sons, Krishna Balaram, and they are being taken care of by Nanda Maharaj. So Vasudev wants to know how his children are. Tishtya Bhrata Pravas Pravayasa
Drishtaya
Ya
Bhrata
Rata
Pravyasta
Pravas. Yes, sir.
Idanim Aprajasyate
Idani
Idanim
Prajayasyate
Aprajasyate.
Prajashaya Nivritasya
Prajachaya
Prajachaya Nivritasya.
Nivritasya
Prajayat Samapadyata.
Prajayat
Prajayat
Samapadyata.
Samapadyata.
My dear brother Nanda Maharaj, at an advanced age you had no son at all and were hopeless of having one. Therefore, that you now have a son is a sign of great fortune. At an advanced age, one generally cannot beget a male child. If by chance one does beget a child at this age, the child is generally female. Thus, Vasudev indirectly asked Nanda Maharaj whether he had actually begotten a male child or a female child. Vasudev knew that Yashoda had given birth to a female child, whom he had stolen and replaced with a male child. This was a great mystery, and Vasudev wanted to determine whether this mystery was already known to Nanda Maharaj. On inquiring, however, he was confident that the mystery of Krishna's birth and his being placed in the care of Yashoda was still hidden. There was no danger, since Kamsa at least could not learn what had already happened. So Vasudeva is very concerned. He does not want Kamsa to understand Krishna is his son. So he's telling Nanda Maharaj, it seems that when you're older, then it's not very easy to get a boy. It's more easier to get a girl. So Vasudeva is just saying, oh, you're quite elderly actually, but you were able to get a son. And then Nanda probably replied in such a way that Vasudeva is satisfied that Nanda Maharaj doesn't know that Vasudeva had swapped the babies. Is that okay?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Dishtya samsara chakresmin
Dishtya
Nishya
samsara
samsara chakresmin
vartamana punarbhavaha
vardamana punarbhava
punarbhava
upalapto bhavan adya
upalapto
upalabdho
bhavan
bhavan
adya
adya
durlabham priya darshanam.
durlabham
durlabham priya
priya darshanam.
darshanam.
It is also by good fortune that I am seeing you. Having obtained this opportunity, I feel as if I have taken birth again. Even though one is present in this world, to meet with intimate friends and dear relatives in this material world is extremely difficult. Vasudeva had been imprisoned by Kamsa, and therefore, although present in Mathura, he was unable to see Nanda Maharaj for many years. Therefore, when they met again, Vasudeva considered this meeting to be another birth. So Vasudeva was confined in prison. He couldn't meet any of his relatives, any of his friends. So he's saying you know, it's by good fortune that I'm being able to see you, because he was in the prison for so many years and he's just recently been released from prison. So he's happy. He's saying it's so difficult to meet people you want to meet. He was not allowed to meet them. Sometimes we can see here also with modern life, we may be all in different parts of the world, and then it may be very difficult to meet our loved ones. Anyway, Nekatra Priya Samvasa
Nekatra priya samvasa
Suridam Chitra Karmanam
Suritam chitra karmanam
Ogena Vyuhayamananam
Ogena vyuyamananam
Plavanam Srotaso Yatha.
Lavanam srotaso yatha.
Many planks and sticks, unable to stay together, are carried away by the force of a river's waves. Similarly, although we are intimately related with friends and family members, we are unable to stay together because of our various past deeds and the waves of time. Vasudeva was lamenting because he and Nanda Maharaj could not live together. Yet, how could they live together? Vasudeva warns that all of us, even if intimately related, are carried away by the waves of time according to the results of past karma, right? So for some time we may come together. Based on some past karma, we come together, we have intimate connections, but then again with time and with karma, we may be separated. Here with Vasudeva also we can see, of course he has no karma, but he is separated from Krishna. Yeah, he can't be with Krishna. Baby is born, his newborn baby, and he's separated. So anyway, Kachit Pashavyam Nirujam
Kachit pashavyam nirujam
Bhuri Ambutrina Virudham
Bhuri ambotrina virudam
Brahad Vanam Tad Adhuna
Brihad vanam tat aduna
Yatra Se Tvam Surit Vrataha.
Yatra se tvam suhrit vrataha.
My dear friend Nanda Maharaj, in the place where you are living with your friends, is the forest favorable for the animals and cows? I hope there is no disease or inconvenience. The place must be full of water, grass, and other plants. For human happiness, one must care for the animals, especially the cows. Vasudev therefore inquired whether there was a good arrangement for the animals where Nanda Maharaj lived. For the proper pursuit of human happiness, there must be arrangements for the protection of cows. This means that there must be forests and adequate pasturing grounds full of grass and water. If the animals are happy, there will be an ample supply of milk from which human beings will benefit by deriving many milk products with which to live happily. As enjoined in Bhagavad Gita 1844, Shri Go Rakshya Vanityam Vaishya Karma Svabhavajam, without giving proper facilities to the animals, how can human society be happy? So the Vaishya is agriculture and cow protection. That is the responsibility. That people are raising cattle to send to the slaughterhouse is a great sin. By this demoniac enterprise, people are ruining their chance for a truly human life. So now in modern society, instead of protecting the cows, we are building more and more slaughterhouses. And this is a sign of great misfortune. It's a great sin. Because they are not giving any importance to the instructions of Krishna, the advancement of their so-called civilization resembles the crazy efforts of men in a lunatic asylum. And we can see it's getting more and more. Cow killing should be stopped. Cows are so loving and they should be protected, and they're giving us milk, butter and ghee and so many things. Vratar mama sutta kachan,
Bhratar mama sutta
Achutapach
kachani.
matra saha bhavad vraje,
Matra
Matra
saha bhavat
Shaka
praje.
tatam bhavantam manvano,
Tatam
Tatam Bhavantam
bhavantam manvano.
Manvano
bhavad bhayam upalalitaha.
Bhavat
Bhavat
Bhaya
vyam upadita.
Upaladipah
My son Baladev, being raised by you and your wife Yashoda Devi, considers you his father and mother. Is he living very peacefully in your home with his real mother Rohini? So Vasudeva asked about Krishna. He's asking about Balaram. He's a concerned father. This is okay. Pumsastri Vargo Vihita
Pumsastri vargo vihita.
Suridohi Anubhavitaha
Suhito hi anubhavitaha.
Na Teshu Klishyamaneshu
Na teshu klishyamaneshu.
Trivargo Arthaya Kalpate.
Trivargo arthaya kalpate.
When one's friends and relatives are properly situated, one's religion, economic development, and sense gratification, as described in the Vedic literatures, are beneficial. Otherwise, if one's friends and relatives are in distress, these three cannot offer any happiness. Vasudev regretfully informed Nanda Maharaj that although he had his wife and children, he could not properly discharge his duty of maintaining them and was therefore unhappy. He couldn't protect. His children were killed by Kamsa. There's so much suffering. Vasudeva is saying that when our friends and family, when they are happy, then we also are happy. We can do our duties properly, our religious duties properly. We're doing duties, religious duties properly. There will be economic development. Can happily enjoy then. This is what the Vedas are saying. It affects, right? If we hear some dear one is not doing so good, it affects us. We feel sad. It's practical what Vasudeva is saying here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Did anyone want to add anything?
How it's changed now, looking at that time and now, big
Yeah.
difference, right? The living standard, the way it is.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And we can see how lovingly they are meeting.
Mhm. And there are times now, like the brother don't talk to the brother. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
enmity is there many
Enmity.
times, right? We hear.
Yeah. Enmity, envy. There may be so many
Mm,
things. Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, that's the effects of the age of Kali, right?
Mm.
You know, one of the effects of age of Kali, they say that even the husband and wife quarrel. Before there was no quarreling between
Or it
husband and
would-
wife.
yeah, the wife used to be so chaste. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the effects of
Yeah,
Kali.
yes. Yeah, that's true. That's why we hear so much of divorces right now.
Oh yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
But Shilpa ji, Hare
Mm,
Krishna, that can't be an excuse. Like how we as an individual doesn't
mm,
take much initiative in our relations to protect them, right?
yeah,
As an individual, sometimes, like when I see divorce, then it is that they definitely there is some problem in the relationship and they're not agreeing, but then there is no sacrifice for that to maintain it. They none
There's
of them
no
want to
there's no compromise.
cooperation. Yeah, there is
Compromise.
no compromise. Like,
Yeah.
and then we say, कि, अरे, and then it's very easy way to get out for them, and they say, अरे अब क्या करें अभी तो कलयुग आ गया है ऐसा ही
Yeah.
देखेंगे सब. So, but then I think we are not doing our part how we should be doing. We are not playing our part properly
yeah. It's
because
true.
we are not happy, right? We are not
Yeah,
happy, and
yeah,
malab like a husband is working, his his everything is given to women, and then if women is still not satisfied, what can he do? If she wants more and more and more and more and more. And it can be other way around also. Sometimes the woman is doing so much and then the husband is not satisfied. He's not a chaste one. So I think it's both the ways and the love and that cooperation and understanding and sacrifice is missing in the relationship.
yeah. It's true. It's true. There's not so much tolerance. Tolerance is less. Patience is less. Yeah. That's the effects of the modern civilization. Anyway, we'll stop here. Srimad
Yes.
Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for listening.